On the third day of the search, some good news. Finding the one missing piece of the tail is now more important than ever.
We were doing marches through the area, and after several days went by, it was difficult. We had flights by the local volunteer groups were flying over the site.
They're searching a 12 square kilometer area for a 3-meter-long composite piece. Finding it is a long shot.
There was this growing theme that we have to find that part. And there was a frustration that it was way more difficult than we thought.
So I took that information, put it together, and calculated where the leading edge radius should be.
Finally, he comes up with a possible location for the missing piece.
I think it's somewhere in here.
Over the next couple of days, we went to that area and we laid out a grid to search for it. We searched for it in the four-wheelers and in the helicopter.
On the third day of the search, some good news.
We were flying over the Texas countryside, big cattle country. Suddenly, the pilot sitting next to me said, "I think I see it."
The piece is in the area predicted, but it's so well camouflaged that it was nearly impossible to spot.
People had walked by it hundreds of times, but it just happened to blend in with the cattle fence.
Hey, Jim, we found it, and it's just where you said it was.
Of course it is.
We had spent several days, all day long, long days and nights, calculating where to look, and so I was elated when we finally found the part.
Now that the leading edge has been found, investigators believe they finally have all the pieces of the plane.
You want to do your best to understand what happened in an accident, and if you didn't have the key part, there would always be questions.